Hi there, boys and girls. I'm so glad you could join us for this week's history lesson. We're going to pick up from where we left off last week. Remember the slaves being auctioned at slave markets? This week, we're going to see how this impacted on the slaves themselves. I've invited a few friends along to help us.
It says here that it was a life of hard labor. They worked up to 18 hours a day. Slaves were treated badly and even whipped. They had very little clothing and a small place to live.
The women worked in the fields. They were servants and childminders. And oh no! Children from the age of 6 did jobs such as cleaning, carrying water, stone picking, and feeding the animals. I'm never going to complain again when Mum gives me chores.
Let's do a quick summary of the main points on the next slide. Oops! I can't find my notes on slave culture in songs and stories. Can you guys help me?
Slave traders tried hard to destroy the enslaved Africans' cultural identity. They were not allowed to read and write. Fortunately, they had memories of their lives before slavery and used this cultural heritage to survive spiritually and emotionally. Hey Maxie, what are you reading about?
Well, Tristan, it says here that slaves used music to help them survive harsh conditions and to send secret messages. They even sang when they worked in the fields. They sang to keep time with one another and even to ridicule their masters in song. Hey, Maria, what did you find?
Warning signals and messages were sent from slaves on one plantation to another about how, when, and where to escape.
You're quite right, Kate and Tando. There was much resistance to slavery. Some of it was pretty non-violent. However, there were many violent forms of resistance to slavery. Take a moment now to glance through some of these examples. These notes also appear in your blue notebook. On July 2nd, 1839, the Spanish vessel Amistad was sailing from Havana to Cuba when the ship's unwilling passengers, some 53 slaves recently abducted from Africa, revolted. In a mutiny led by Joseph Cinque, pictured in the slide, they kill the captain and the cook, but spare the life of a Spanish navigator so that he could sail them home to Sierra Leone. In a twist of events, the navigator manages instead to sail the Amistad generally northward toward New York. After spending 2 months at sea, the mutineers are caught and imprisoned.